Bobcat Lady Cat fans, we're here inside the halls of Hallsville ISD. This segment sponsored by Roof Masters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Our guest today is Miss Dawn Dillard. Miss Dillard, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
Now, we're in how many years of education?
This is my 19th year as the head choir director all here at Hallsville.
All in Hallsville. And what got you, Miss Dillard, into education?
Well, my husband would like to say he did it because he was in education for 37 years. It was one of those situations, I'll try to make it quick. Two of my kids were involved in choir, and when our youngest was going to be a sophomore, the choir director left, which is Mr. Rex McCullough, who still teaches here, but he was getting out of choir, and they didn't have any applicants. I had not finished my degree at the time, and so I went to our superintendent and just kind of made one of those off-the-cuff remarks. And I said, before we see the choir program go down, I would almost be willing to go back to college and finish my degree. Now, mind you, Riker was going to be a sophomore. My husband's teaching full-time. My other two are in college. And he said, that sounds like a great idea. Why don't you do that? So I was teaching while I was going to school and everything. I just love being able to be a part of kids' lives and everything, and hopefully share a love and a passion for music with them.
So what drew you to choir?
Well, I sing and I play piano. Music has pretty much been a part of my life, my whole life.
If you've ever been to a Sunday service where Miss Dillard sings, you'll know why she's in.
Music is just kind of my thing.
Can anybody else in the family sing?
Yes, Riker, our youngest, is very talented. Fancy, our daughter, is actually an elementary music teacher in Georgia. And Deke and Jerry play the radio really well. So, and we'll just leave it at that.
You have three wonderful kids, but I do have one question.
Okay.
They all ended up at SEC schools. How did that happen?
I know. Well, I don't know. The older two, Deke loved football and everything. Fancy was just going for like where there was a good music school and she could make friends. Riker researched and wanted to know where the best band was, who had a good football team and everything. So he decided, on University of Georgia.
When you walk into the high school, and I remember when you decided to come back, and we were all kind of shocked that this was happening and happy that it happened. What's your favorite part of the day here at Hallsville High School?
I probably just when I'm up there in front of the kids actually teaching and making music and everything. Everything. I love, this sounds weird, I love my planning period because I love organization.
Right.
So I love that part. But when I'm sitting there and I'm trying to teach kids and I see them getting it and I see the light bulb come on and it actually starts happening, that's probably the most, rewarding part of it all.
How many kids do you have in the choir program?
We've got about 105 this year.
So you have 105 kids that are out there singing.
We do. Not all in the same class period, but we do for our concerts, but we have several different classes that we break up in.
So what about a folk like me and Marc who we can't even tune the radio very well, who don't sing right? Really, what do you say to those
Do you
kids?
kick us out?
I say I do not kick anyone out. I say we give grades on participation. If you come in, if you love music and you're giving me 100%, then you're going to pass choir. If you come in and you think it's a blow-off class and you think you're going to sleep through it and not do anything, you're not going to get that fine arts credit in choir.
But what she's trying to say is she don't tell you, hey, you can't sing.
No.
We just don't get to go to the competitions or to like.
I might encourage you to wait a year for the competition,
How does someone become a better singer? Isn't that something you're just born naturally good at?
A lot of it is. If you're already a gifted singer, you have things you can do like breath support, things like that. You increase your range, warm-ups, and things like that. If not, some of the singers that don't start out so strong, I'm not being, are mostly boys, but they can't help it because of voice changing. So if we can ever get them to stay in choir through the voice change era of their life, the majority of them will stay in it, and they do a really good job.
What she's saying is we still have a chance.
We got
the
a
voice
chance.
of an
Y'all's
angel.
voice is still changing, so that'd be good. That'd be good.
Outside of being a teacher, what are your favorite things to do, Miss Dillard?
Be with my family. I've got grandkids now. I thought kids were great, but grandkids are much better. And then I'm actively involved in my church in the music program.
Wonderful.
And she writes for the Marshall News Messenger.
And I write for the Marshall News Messenger.
Does a
I
great
do.
job at it.
I do. Well, thank you.
Well, Miss Dillard, thank you for joining us. I know there's a lot of kids here that love having you here. Fans at home, that's been Inside the Halls of Hallsville ISD. We'll see y'all next time.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to let you know the Hallsville High School Choir is having their spring show. It's going to be awesome. The theme this year is Welcome to the Jungle. So admission is free. The date is Monday, May 15th, 6:30 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center on the high school campus. Come join us for a fun night of music, dancing, awards, everything. It'll be great. Welcome to the jungle.